Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. This is just a short video as a follow-up to the previous video published last week explaining why we could not have had Eid on Sunday 30th of March. There was solar eclipse on the Saturday 29th of March and it was new moon. That means we could not have sighted the Hilal on that evening at all. And yet, except Birmingham, most of the UK celebrated Eid, ending the fasting prematurely on the Sunday 30th of March. I have no idea why, as the emails that I sent to most of the prominent mosques in the UK did not receive any response. And this has been the case for the last 2 to 3 years. My guess is they just followed the information from Saudi, which is based on the Qura calendar, with no understanding of how this is prepared, which is basically based on some calculations done several months or years in advance, so that there is no confusion with the governmental or administrative processes of the Saudi day-to-day life, as they follow the lunar calendar. But why would our community leaders not even say where they got that information from? Or if they have cited the Hilal, why couldn't they even show the photograph of the Hilal that they had cited? I think their silence speaks volumes. This hypocrisy is not just at the level of the leaders, but also with the common Muslims. They seem to reject the idea that you can try and know in advance where and when the moon can be sighted. But they are so happy to have their monthly prayer time calendar printed in advance and follow that. They don't go outside and look at the length of the shadows to calculate Dhuhr time, Asr time, or Maghrib time. And this is exactly what they do in other aspects of their daily life as well. When they book their summer holiday, they don't leave anything to chance. They book the hotel, taxi, everything several months in advance. And just to highlight the hypocrisy, they don't say, oh, I have a friend who lives next to Manchester Airport and I will ask him on the day of the journey whether he could spot the Emirates flight on the tarmac and then I'll go. But they and the community leaders are very happy to blindly believe the report of somebody living 5,000 kilometers away that they had actually seen the Hilal, even on a new moon day. Would they believe it if somebody told them that they spotted a large ice glacier in the middle of the Sahara Desert? This complete suspension of common sense and intelligence when it comes to Hilal sighting is completely mind-boggling. I have heard some ludicrous arguments, specifically from well-educated people in the West. There's one person who says they follow the one world, one moon, one sun policy. But would they wake up in the middle of the night and go to work because somewhere on planet Earth it will be morning? And others say we can't do anything about it because there is no solution to this problem. Have they at least tried to contact their leaders as to where they got their information from? This learned helplessness is completely mind-boggling. They don't even follow the prophetic sunnah of trying to spot the Hilal. Had they done it on Saturday evening, they would have known that there was no Hilal to be sighted, and that means Eid would have been on Monday. Dear brothers and sisters, please wake up and guide your leaders so that they do not misguide you about Ramadan ending and the Eid date. Otherwise, these silly announcements are only going to continue year after year. Assalamu alaikum.